Good morning. We were up and out and moving by 6:10 again. We have a total of 16.7 to Wrightwood. We are excited to be on the trail, but we're dragging a little bit. We were super stoked at our marathon yesterday, but I think we're just kind of getting a little tired. That's okay. Today's supposed to be a little warmer. So with no rush to get to Wrightwood, we're just taking it easy, enjoying the sights. So here's some conifers of the day. We are skirting around these mountains. On the other side of this thing, there'll be some snow-capped peaks that we can see. And that was probably really fast, sorry. If that made you dizzy, good, because I feel dizzy too. Just a little bit. Anyway, it was a good night sleeping on the road, but we did wake up to a rainstorm inside our tent with the condensation. That happens sometimes. Just cold outside and we're snoring away on the inside. Look at that awesome bark. Look at this fire tolerant tree. Anyway, we will check in a little later. We've already had our first break, which was a complete yard sale to dry things out. And we're just going to enjoy the scenery and some quiet time.
Got this little field of purple here.
Wow, that color.
Tiny, tiny little flowers.
I don't know if I'm gonna have to color enhance, but wow, that purple, and especially against the black.
Enhance.
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 Enhance. Okay, that's so cool.
So we've been going steadily up all day. It's a very pretty view. We got mountains all around us. Finally got into some trees that have a little bit of fire damage, but excited because we are now coming through this little saddle and hoping for a little bit of downhill to spare the quads. We'll see how that goes. I think we've got about 2.5-ish to water following our, was it 16 or 18 mile water carry, Jen? 16 mile water carry, so yay, water. We'll probably have lunch there and we'll talk at you then. Got this little dude running in front of us. Don't forget, what is it? The chipper from Fargo, North Dakota?
Yeah.
That would be like the industrial size one of the one. Log. It's good. It's log.
Great for a snack. If it's on your back,
It's log. All right, Jen, sing the song again.
It's log. It's great for a snack. If it's on your back, it's
Log. And more up there. We're 0.5 from water. I said we wouldn't film until water, but this is just too much fun because Jen likes logging. if done correctly. All right, we're at the camp. Jenny's over there. She's gonna make some hot water for the carnitas. I'm heading down to get water. I'm gonna take you guys on a little trip with me to spring water. This is supposed to be spring water. I don't know what it's actually gonna look like, but we will see. By the way, that kicked my ass going up that hill right there that you can't see. It is like straight up. Down off in the distance, you'll see the town of Wrightwood. We're actually passing Wrightwood up, going to a Highway 2. I'm gonna hitch back into it because it's not part of the PCT, the blue blaze that goes down into the town, and it's 2.7 miles, and you can imagine the elevation loss, and then you have to climb back up it to get on the PCT. So we're going straight, getting PCT miles all the way to Highway 2, and then we're gonna, like I said, hitchhike in and then try to get a ride back out to where it connects with Highway 2 again. I'll turn this back on once I get the water. Is the spring. I'm gonna call this shack water. It's in that little shack apparently that covers the spring, and it's way down there. And then I have to climb all the way back up. That blows. Oh, I guess the water's not in the shack. Here's the spring right here. Very cool. Looks pretty nice. I don't think I'm gonna go into the shack. Just gonna fill up right here. Okay, so we're having lunch here. I slogged down there and got water. I showed you that. But we've got the pork carnitas. I really wish I should have stayed up here and asked Jen to do it because I wanted to show you. Like, we got avocados in there, but she rehydrated it after we did the freeze dry meal. This is a family recipe. When I say family, it's my recipe. They're pork carnitas. They're amazing. You don't make them in Neva's Instapot because you don't make anything in an Instapot that's good. So it's just a regular crock pot Neva.
Rude.
Rude. And I'm not giving this family recipe that's my recipe to my dad until he gives me the recipe for his barbecue sauce. Done. Walking through this ski area. Jen's a little upset because they took all the chairs down off the lift, so we can't sit on one. But we shall see. Maybe one of the other lifts has something. I don't know. And then off in the distance there, I can't figure out what that is. Looks like igloos or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll get closer. Maybe I'll look at a map. I'll let you know. At this little guy. We believe that is Mount Baden-Powell. And we're going to hit that on Monday after our 0 day. And a fire hitting here. We were told by one of the locals in 24. I'm going to look it up and see what year it was. And this dude over here with the snow, we got to figure out what mountain that is too. But pretty close to Wrightwood. Whoop whoop. All right, so we're at the ski area here right before we get to Wrightwood, and Inferno Ridge is that way. And then if you take a look over here, I know the arrow points the other way, but it goes all the way around. I wonder if they named it before or after the fire. What do you think?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yep, it goes all the way around here. There was an inferno here. Interesting. Things that make you go, First hitch successful. Back in the truck. Jenny is up front there, talking to the driver. Young man taking us down the right way.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, Grizzly Cafe. Having some breakfast. And then across the street is Mountain Hardware, where we picked up our package. We're gonna go back over there and look at the hiker box. Last night was Wrightwood brew and some laundry. And Adam's coming to do some trail magic with us, and we'll have some more with him. This is my breakfast. Also more gravy and biscuits. And Jenny's sugar
Syrup.
infused breakfast. Yes, she was very happy. And so, Trail Angel CW Money is back. He's just showed up at the room and he brought us. What'd you bring us, Adam?
I brought some shoes, some insoles, and then good times, of course.
Some new shoes,
Much needed good
insoles.
times.
He even brought Jen a choice of shoes.
That's right.
Which is crazy. And yes, lots of good times.
And then we're going to recycle the shoes for those that are interested or want to
That's
post
right.
negative comments on your YouTube channel.
Roger. And then I think we're going to go out and get some lunch and check out the metropolis of Wrightwood, which wait a second, how do I do this? It's already going. Oh, I'm going to go. Which, by the way, is a nice little town. Went to the brewery last night, had some dinner, coffee this morning. The Grizzly Cafe, oh man, the chicken fried steak and eggs, primo. And yeah, everybody's been super nice. So Wrightwood, love it.
Hike it down. It's awesome.
All right, talk to you guys later. Old versus new. These are the exact same color, exact same size shoe that my Trail Angel CW Money brought here for us. And just showing you a little bit of the difference. I do have my new insoles that are going to go in there later, but just the shape of them, and you can see how these guys are pulling apart there and over here on the side. Pretty crazy. And then if you look at the bottom, not just the color, but how much tread is actually there, mostly in the front. You can see where it's all gone. So, interesting. I did forget to show one part, which actually I think Carl showed on his shoes, which are, if you look at the back on the heel, yeah, both of mine are being destroyed back there. I guess it's just from normal walking and the heel moving back and forth, but not excited about that. Does not create any blisters or hurt anything though, which is good.
So, it's time for new shoes. Trying to get a little overview of what it looks like after 360 trail miles. But these were also my workup shoes. So I'm estimating they probably already had, like collectively, they probably had 500 miles on them. So that's what they look like. I'm going to tell you the smell. Be grateful that doesn't come through on video. Good Lord, these things stink. I mean, the dust is there, but it's pretty grody. Anyway, that's that one. Make you sick there. Woo! Let me just throw it around. This one here is faring a little better, but you can see it's kind of coming out, busting out after hitting rocks all day long. I'm pretty impressed. I think they held up pretty good.
Getting a little tour of the ballroom at the U.S. Forest Service Center here by Big Pines. Pretty cool.
So in the 20s, when this was part of an archway that crossed the road, this tower housed a room in the bottom somewhere that unruly visitors were kept in until the sheriff could come and take care of them. It's like a little mini jail in a tower.